In the last part of series of important questions on heights and distances, I solved 3 questions, and in this part I will solve 3 more questions. So let us start with question number 4. A bird is sitting on the top of an 80-meter high tree. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of bird is 45 degree. The bird flies away horizontally in such a way that it remained at a constant height from the ground. After 2 seconds, the angle of elevation of bird from the same point is 30 degree. Find the speed of flying of the bird. So first let us draw the ground, level of ground, and a bird is sitting at the top of a 80-meter high tree. This is 80-meter high tree. Bird is sitting here. Angle of elevation of the bird is 45 degree. This horizontal line and the line joining the point on the ground, let this point be P here, and bird is at the point A. This angle of elevation of the bird from the level ground, this angle is 45 degree. The bird flies away horizontally in this direction, horizontally, and it reaches suppose after 2 seconds it reaches a point B here, and in this case the angle of elevation is 30 degree. Joining the point B to point P and the horizontal line, this angle is 30 degree. Find the speed of the flying of the bird. Bird has reached from the point A to point B. We want to calculate the speed of flying of the bird. So joining this point B, let this point be M here and this point be N. Now AM, because it is a rectangle, so if AM is equal to BN, this is also 80 meter. Now let us take this distance as x and the whole distance as y, because the 2 right triangles are possible here. This is x meter and this is y meter. Now 2 right triangles are possible here, AMP, so I have taken the base as x, and the other right triangle is PNB. So I have taken the whole base as y. Now we want to calculate the distance AB, means first let us write the various angles and the distances. Angle APM is equal to 45 degree. Angle BPN, which is the angle of elevation at the point B, when the bird reaches from A to the point B, then the angle of elevation is 30 degree. AM is equal to BN because it is flying at a constant height. So AM is equal to BN is equal to 80 meter. And the base of the smaller triangle PM is equal to X. Let X and this whole base PN is equal to Y. We want to calculate the distance traveled by a bird from A to B, means we want to calculate AB. So AB is equal to MN, and this is equal to Y minus X. Y minus X. Now X and Y can be calculated from the 2 right triangles AMP and the right triangle BNP. So first in the right triangle AMP, in right triangle AMP. Base and this perpendicular and base are to be used, so we will consider the trigonometric ratio 10. So tan of 45 degree is equal to AM upon PM, and AM is 80 meter upon PM we want to calculate, this is we have taken as x. Now tan 45 is 1 is equal to 80 upon x. This implies that x is equal to 80 meter. Now let us consider, to get the value of y, let us consider the in right triangle BNP. Tan 30 degree is equal to BN upon PN. BN is also 80 meter. 80 upon PN is y. So if we put the value 1 by root 3 is equal to 80 upon y, that is the value of y is equal to 80 under root 3 meter. Number 2. Now we need to calculate this distance AB traveled by the bird. So AB is equal to y minus x is equal to 80 under root 3 minus 80. Taking 80 as common, under root 3 minus 1. And value of under root 3, it is given in the question, 1.732 minus 1, that is 80 into 0.732. 80 into 0.732 means 8 to the 16, 8 3 24, 24 and 125, that is 1, 8 7 56, 56 56 and 2, 58, 58. So this is equal to 58.56, because 80 into this we can write, this is equal to 8 into 7.32, so the multiplication will be equal to 58.56. So bird has traveled a distance of 58.56 from the point A to the point B in 2 seconds. So we want to calculate the speed. Speed of the bird is equal to distance upon time, that is AB upon time, and AB is equal to 58.56 divided by 2 after 2 seconds. So this is equal to 2 to the 4, 2 9 18, and 2 to the 4, 29.28 meter per second. So the speed of the bird is equal to 29.28 meter per second. Now let us proceed to the next question. Question number 5. An aeroplane, when flying at a height of 4000 meter from the ground, passes vertically above another aeroplane at an instant when the angle of elevation of the two planes from the ground are 60 degree and 45 degree respectively. Find the vertical distance between the aeroplanes at that instant. So first let us locate the two planes. So let the two planes be at P and Q. One is vertically above the other. Now from the ground, the height of the plane at Q is 4000 meter. An aeroplane when flying at a height of 4000 meter, Q is the location of the first aeroplane. It passes vertically above another. The other aeroplane is at the point P here. And the height of the first aeroplane is 4000 meter, which is above P. And their angle of elevation from this is the ground level, and from a point O here, the angle of elevations of the planes are 60 degree, and the other plane which is at P, its angle of elevation, first plane has the angle of elevation 60 degree and second has the angle of elevation 45 degree. Let this point be M here. Now we want to find the distance PQ. Find the vertical distance between the two planes. Let the two planes be at Q and P respectively. Now angle QOM is 60 degree. Height of the first aeroplane, which is vertically above P, is OMQ is equal to 4000 meter. Angle of the second plane, which is below Q, the plane at Q, is angle of elevation is P, angle POM is equal to 45 degree. We want to find the this distance PQ, vertical distance between the two planes. Now there are two right triangles possible, QMO and PMO. So first let us consider the right triangle QMO, and from that triangle we can find this base OM. Let this be equal to X. This be X meter. So let the base OM is equal to X. Now let us consider first right triangle QMO. In right triangle QMO, in this triangle we can take tan theta, because perpendicular and base both are involved here. So tan 60 degree is equal to QM upon OM. Which implies that tan 60, which is under root 3, is equal to QM. QM, this height is given 4000 meter, upon the base I have taken as X. So the value of X is equal to 4000 upon under root 3 meter. Now let us consider the triangle PMO, in right triangle PMO. In this triangle, this angle is 45 degree, tan 45. This angle is 45 and the whole angle is 60 degree. 45 is 45 degree. Tan 45 is equal to PM upon OM. Tan 45 is 1 is equal to PM. PM we want to calculate, and OM we have calculated 4000 upon root 3. So if we multiply, cross multiply 1 upon 1, PM is equal to 4000 upon root 3 meter. So we have calculated this distance PM. So we can find the vertical distance, which is equal to PQ. PQ will be equal to the whole height QM minus PM. Vertical distance between the two planes, because the planes were at Q and P respectively. Now QM we have calculated. QM is given in the question 4000 minus PM is equal to 4000 upon root 3. So if we take 4000 as common, then 1 minus 1 upon under root 3, and on further simplification this is equal to 4000 into root 3 minus 1 upon under root 3 meter. Now putting the values here. So if we put the value 4000 into 1.732 minus 1 upon 1.732. So this is equal to 4000 into 0.732 divided by 1.732. And if we calculate it, the value is equal to 1690 approximately 1690 meter. So on doing the calculation, 4000 multiplied by 0.732, remove this decimal, it means 4000 into 732 divided by 1732, it will give you approximately 1690 meter. So that the vertical distance between the two planes is approximately 1690 meter. Let us move to the next important question. Question number 6. The shadow of a tower standing on a level ground is found to be 30 meter longer when the sun's altitude is 30 degree than when it is 60 degree. Find the height of the tower. So let PQ be a tower. And this is the ground level, and from there are two positions of the sun. First it is at this position, then it reaches another position in the sky. So in the first case it has an angle of elevation 30 degree, it has an angle of elevation of 60 degree. When now at this position, when the sun is at this position, the angle is 30 degree. Means when it is at a higher altitude, then the angle of elevation is also more. Lower altitude, angle of elevation is less. In the first case, these are the two positions of the sun, S1 and S2. In the first case, the shadow is this much. Let this point be M here and this point be N here. So shadow is only this much, MQ. Because the rays from the sun travels in a straight line, no ray reaches this these points between M and Q. Outside it, sun rays are there. So shadow is formed of length MQ in the first case. When the sun is at a lower altitude, then the angle of elevation is 30 degree, and in this case shadow has length, its length has increased. Now it is 30 meter more. Means if in the first case it is x meter, then in the second case length of shadow is 30 plus x meter. In the second case means when the sun is at an altitude of angle of elevation of 30 degree, means the shadow is x more, 30 meter more, that is x plus 30. Find the height of the tower. We want to find the height of the tower. Let the height of the tower be h meter. Let PQ is equal to h meter. Now in this question, two right triangles are possible here, PQN and PQM. So first let us consider in right triangle PQN. In right triangle PQN, again perpendicular and base are involved, so we will consider the trigonometric ratio tan theta. So tan 30 degree is equal to the perpendicular upon base, P and Q upon QN is equal to this is h upon the whole base is 30 plus x, or we can say 1 upon root 3 is equal to h upon 30 plus x, or h is equal to cross multiply h under root 3 is equal to 30 plus x, or h is equal to 30 plus x upon root 3. This is first equation. Now let us consider the other right triangle PQM. In right triangle tan 60, because base, perpendicular and base are involved, so we will consider tan theta. Tan 60 degree is equal to PQ upon QM. PQ is equal to H upon QM is X. So tan 60 degree, that is root 3, is equal to H upon X. So we can find here H is equal to root 3x. This is number 2. Now if we equate these two values of x, h, then we can get the value of x. So from putting the value of h in the first, from equation first, root 3h, h is equal to root 3x. So putting over here root 3x first and second, we can say root 3x, putting here, is equal to 30 plus x upon root 3. Substituting the value of h from equation 1 to in equation 1. So 3x is equal to 30 plus x, or if we transfer to the other side, 2x is equal to 30, or we can say x is equal to 15 meter. Now we have got the value of x. Putting the value of x here in this second relation, so we can find h is equal to root 3, h is equal to root 3x and is equal to root 3 into the value of x we have calculated here, it is 15. So the height of the tower is equal to 15 under root 3 meter. So with the solution of this question, I conclude this session, today's session. Like and subscribe my channel for new videos. Thank you, students.